Hi, welcome to 504 Absolutely Essential Words. This is Teacher JR from camglish.com. Today we're going to have Lesson 6. So, are you ready to learn new words to enrich your English skills? That's great. So let's start. Our first vocabulary is approach, approach, approach. This means to come near or nearer to. The lawyers in the trial were often asked to approach the bench. Her beau kissed Sylvia when he approached her. Ben approached the burden of getting a job with a new spirit. Approach. Number 2. Detect. 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 This means to find out or to discover. Sam Spade detected that the important papers had vanished. From her voice, it was easy to detect that Ellen was frightened. We detected from the messy room that a large group of people had assembled there. Detect. Number 3. Defect. 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 This means fault, that which is wrong. My Chevrolet was sent back to the factory because of a steering defect. His theory of the formation of our world was filled with defects. The villain was caught because his plan had many defects. Defect. Number 4. Employee. 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 This means a person who works for pay. The employees went on strike for higher wages. My boss has to fire many employees when meat became scarce. Joey wanted to go into business for himself and stop being an employee. Employee. Number 5. Neglect. 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 This means to give too little care or attention to. The senator neglected to make his annual report to Congress. Bob's car got dirty when he neglected to keep it polished. It is essential that you do not neglect your homework. Neglect. Number 6. Deceive. 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 This means to make someone believe as true something that is false or mislead. Atlas was deceived about the burden he had to carry. Virginia cried when she learned that her best friend had deceived her. The villain deceived Chief White Cloud by pretending to be his friend. Deceive. Number 7. Undoubtedly. 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 This means certainly or beyond doubt. Ray's team undoubtedly had the best debaters in our country. The pilgrims undoubtedly assembled to travel to Rome together. If she didn't want to get into an argument, Valerie would have followed the majority undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Number 8. Popular. 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 This means liked by most people. The Beatles wrote many popular songs. At one time, mini skirts were very popular. Popular people often find it hard to evade their many friends. Popular. And for our last word for this episode, we have thorough. 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 This means being all that is needed or complete. The police made a thorough search of the house after the crime had been reported. My science teacher praised Sandy for doing a thorough job of cleaning up the lab. Mom decided to spend the day in giving the basement a thorough cleaning. Thorough. So that's it for today's episode. I'll see you again next time for the continuation of this lesson. Have a nice day. Goodbye.